Welcome back to Elon Musk land, everyone. Among the most well-known businesses worldwide is now Tesla. They've been able to increase the value of their stocks with all of their sales. A recent prediction by Chamath Palihapitiya, who has been monitoring the financial market, was that Tesla's stock may reach $10,000. So why did he say this, though? Why does he think that way? Watch this space to discover out. If you keep up with financial news, Chamath Palihapitiya is undoubtedly familiar to you. He is among the most well-known investors in the world right now, but the majority of people are unaware that he is a Canadian and American venture investor who was born in Sri Lanka. Furthermore, he is an engineer and among Tesla's most ardent supporters. He recently asserted that Tesla's stock has a bright future and might double or even triple in value over the coming years. However, on what precise basis is he basing this information? Could Tesla reach $10,000 given the way the market is currently trending? From 2007 to 2011, Palihapitiya was a senior executive at Facebook. It was evident by then that he had a lot of optimism and enthusiasm for Tesla. During the 2017 SON conference, Palihapitiya, a millionaire and the founder and CEO of Social Capital, spoke with Kelly Evans of CNBC. He talked about how much he admired Tesla's 5-year convertible bond during this discussion, and they talked about a trade concept for Tesla Incorporated. His primary argument was that it combines the negative risk of a bond with 95% of the possible upside of stocks. According to Chamath, he considered it a call option for one of the wealthiest men on the planet. Palihapitiya claims that when he purchased the convertible bond, the yield was just roughly 5.5%. Additionally, he stated that he considers Tesla's CEO to be a close friend, which is why he is backing him. You will discover from examining his investments that he does not tend to make bets on the advice of friends. Like everyone else, the majority of seasoned financial specialists appear to base their opinions on the brand's principles. They think Tesla has the potential to significantly exceed expectations. The stock price is now beginning to show some promise once more as it is now displaying positives after a time of showing negative numbers. Tesla's stock price is again back up at $1,057.26, but the majority of investors have already given up. For the most part, they have chosen to sell off their shares. Palihapitiya is no different. In spite of his strong outlook for Tesla shares, he took part in the sell-off as well. This occurred soon after Tesla was given a favorable projection for 2021. Soon after the stock started to peak, he also sold off his shares. He had also predicted that there would be some significant disruptions to the electricity utilities sometime earlier in the same year. He predicted that bonds, capital expenditures, and value associated with the global infrastructure for energy generation would total trillions of dollars. He said that this infrastructure will undergo a very dramatic reversal and that Tesla would double again if it didn't work out. Palihapitiya claims that Tesla is a renewable energy company that has the potential to eventually render fossil fuels obsolete. If Tesla continues to grow at this pace, its stock could surpass $10,000 very soon. Why would Palihapitiya sell his stake to Tesla, with all that he is saying against the company? Does this mean he no longer believes in the brand? Upon being questioned about the matter, he merely replied that he needed to transfer funds. According to him, he sold the Tesla stock to raise the necessary capital for him to make investments in other businesses. Selling his Tesla stock can be viewed as a very altruistic decision made by Palihapitiya. He resembles a man on a quest to change the world. In addition, he shouldn't be blamed for taking a chance if he can locate a better location for his investments and guarantee a higher rate of return. By doing this, he most frequently presents the impression of a promoter who primarily leverages his reputation to gain access to buy shares at a reduced price. Later, he would raise the price on open markets and then sell to the general public, making enormous profits in the process. I'm not sure how you perceive it, but I think the truth is a mix of the two. He asserts that he is still quite positive on Tesla despite this. There are others that share Palihapitiya's extreme optimism over Tesla. Recently, Cathie Wood, who has consistently forecast similar figures over time, raised her target to $3,000 by 2025. This is 3 times what it was the previous year. In light of this rate, Tesla might potentially hit $10,000. She continues by explaining that we would be peeling out of it if nothing changed and we received $3,000 the following year. This occurred during a contentious discussion with Rob Arnott, who is known for being extremely wary of expensive growth stocks like Tesla. We believe that the estimates available are merely optimistic. Let's now examine what is truly taking place. After such a lengthy period, Tesla is finally on the upswing. This followed a protracted period of decline. The exact opposite result was already anticipated by investors and analysts prior to Tesla's incredible 2021 fourth quarter results call. After last year's shocking fourth quarter report, the majority of them anticipated a rise in value. Still, the stock dropped much further. The majority of investors began selling their stocks in the hopes that the Federal Reserve would raise interest rates. They were concerned that this move would result in a decline in the value of their stocks. Every equity has had a really difficult year. Growth stocks were most impacted, and the majority of projections were not very precise. The Fremont factory and the Gigafactory in Shanghai have released reports recently that show how bullish the Tesla crowd is over their first quarter earnings calls. A video taken from the Shanghai facility demonstrates the increased performance that has been discussed. According to the video, Tesla China is concentrating most of its attention on exporting the Model 3 and Model Y. Since the Berlin factories started up, things are looking even brighter. It was mentioned in Tesla's most recent full-year earnings conference call that the company might now see a 50% rise thanks to the two factories being fully operational. This is the situation for the first quarter, and these are the factories located in Shanghai and Fremont. This demonstrates unequivocally that nothing can truly stop the corporation from turning a profit, regardless of the negative press that surrounds it. It is unaffected even by the status of the economy at the moment. We may witness the growing popularity of Tesla's larger project this year. Under pressure to lower greenhouse gas emissions from coal and natural gas, utilities may find that the best way to support renewable energy sources is through battery storage. PG&E and Tesla mostly constructed the Arkhorn battery, which has a power of around 182.5 megawatts in the San Francisco Bay Area. It is situated close to Monterey Bay at a utility substation. It was ultimately put into service last year, and it was immediately the largest utility-owned system in the world. It will have the capacity to supply hours of power to roughly 136,500 residences. On Tesla's website, it states that the Megapack is a modular system with a starting price of approximately $1.4 million. This relates to the shipping container-sized 0.8 megawatt battery. It will be the business's offering of utility-scale batteries. The biggest positive indicator for the stock, according to some, is this new Tesla battery. The most recent information about the Panasonic facility in Japan, which is scheduled to open in 2023, indicates that Tesla will definitely make it to the big time. It is reported that Panasonic, which has been working with Tesla for a while, has spent over 80 billion yen, roughly $704 million, on new machinery to create a 4680 battery. There are also rumors that the Japanese plant would be enlarged to make the first batteries. According to reports, the corporation will produce the cells on a small scale this year to show off how effective and safe the procedures are. This will occur prior to raising output in the next year. There are rumors that these batteries are also mass-produced in other nations. The company told Reuters that it will be establishing a test manufacturing line in 2022, although it did not state if the batteries would be mass-produced. It states that it is investigating several mass production options. As a result, Tesla's perspective on this will undoubtedly impact both the stock price and the mood of the market. However, this may not hold true for a while. Although Panasonic is producing the cell in response to Tesla's request, the president of the company's battery division has stated that the possibility of producing the cell for other automakers has not been completely ruled out. Despite everything that has happened and much more, supporters of Tesla are still quite upbeat about the business. Given the multitude of projects that Tesla is working on, its stock price may rise. Could it actually hit 10,000 though? Tell us in the